You're welcome to World Digital Skilling Oneself. It's a channel that talks more on digital skills and as well on immigration and very useful tips that can help you in life. So, lately I've noticed that many people have been contacting me that when they did their entries, their DV lottery entries, they made a lot of mistakes and they were like afraid that in turn they win the lottery, they might be refused their visa. I told them that no, not all the mistakes that you make might lead to your visa denial. So today I just want to bring out three salient mistakes that if you make, it won't lead to your visa denial. During the entry, we have what we call the name, the first name, the last name, the middle name, and all of these confused many people. So some had to mix up the names. So if you make such a mistake, you should not be worried because you can always adjust it when you are entering, when you're accessing the DS260 form, and you can make the amendments there. And you present as well a letter of affidavit that shows that that this name belongs to you. So now that is the first mistake that if you make, your visa will not be cancelled. And now, the second mistake that if you do make, that will not lead to your visa denial when you won the DV lottery is the date of birth. If you've noticed very well, in the American lottery from the DV form, the month is the beginning, and after the month we have the day and the year. And in most countries, they always start theirs with the day, then the month and the year. So, but if you mistakenly place the month at the level of the day, it will not cost you your visa denial. That you can adjust it when you are accessing the DS260 form. So the first mistake is at the level of the name. If you make a mistake at the level of the name, it will not cause you a visa denial. The third mistake that you make that will not cause your visa denial is, for example, the place of birth with regards to the village. If, for example, they ask you the place of birth, you give the name of an interior village instead of the city, but you make sure that the country where you have been giving birth it's correct. That one you will not be denied the visa. Let me say, for example, if you are in Cameroon, maybe you were giving birth in a particular village, let me say in Batibe, and now you said Aget, for example. Yes, if you say Aget, for example, that will not cause a problem instead of saying Batibe, because normally you have to choose the country where you are giving birth from giving birth, and which will be Cameroon. So it means you are claiming eligibility for that country. But what if you give the name of that village and at the level of the country you chose now a different country, for example Nigeria or Ghana, and you were not actually giving birth in Ghana or maybe in Nigeria, and we all know that Nigeria is not eligible for the American DV lottery. So if you make a mistake with regards to the place of birth, but the country that you have chosen is the country where you are giving birth, that will not cost you any big deal at the level of issuing you a visa if you have won the American DV lottery. And there's equally a fourth one that I would like to add. If, for example, you have already chosen a high school degree and you had a master's, it will not cost you any visa denial because already a high school degree, it's a level that is being accepted at the level of the American DV lottery. But if you chose something below that, maybe you talked of work experience and you are not actually having the work experience that is required, actually there you'll be denied the visa if you win the lottery. So these are the four mistakes that if you make, while keying in your informations for the DV lottery, it will not cause you any visa denial when you win the DV lottery. So I am Walton Doom, the CEO of World Digital. So, and I will encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and gain many digital skills, digital marketing skills, and to know a lot more about the American DV lottery. And we still have some few days to go. You can as well hit me up to key your entries, help you process your images according to the KCC specifications. Don't forget to like, keep a comment, and suggest whatsoever you want us to discuss on.